Have you ever found yourself gazing at the world and felt a strange familiarity, as if you've wandered this path before? Though the surroundings seem new, have you sensed emotions or memories that don't quite belong to this lifetime, whispers from somewhere beyond time? What if these sensations aren't mere coincidence or imagination, but echoes from the soul's vast timeline, stretching far beyond the limits of your current existence? The question of how many lifetimes we have lived is not just an abstract puzzle. It is a profound doorway into understanding who we really are beneath the layers of identity and experience. In today's exploration, we will journey through 8 revealing signs that your soul may have traveled through many lives before this one, and how these clues quietly shape your current reality. If you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to this channel for deep, thoughtful reflections that nourish your mind and spirit. Now, let's embark on this inner voyage, the unshakable sense of being out of sync. From early childhood, some people feel as though they've landed on the wrong page of a story written long before. The world around them feels jarring, out of rhythm, as if they hear a different melody no one else quite notices. This sensation is more than just feeling awkward or misunderstood. It's a profound recognition that the soul remembers a different tempo, a different reality. This sense of not belonging is often mistaken for alienation, but it can be a signal of an ancient soul waiting for its environment to catch up. Life transitions, adolescence, career changes, or spiritual awakenings often intensify this internal dissonance, sparking a quiet impatience or a yearning for something just beyond reach. It's not a curse, but a subtle invitation to seek a deeper alignment with the soul's true home, which may be beyond this lifetime, an ocean of emotional resonance. Some souls carry an emotional depth that is both a blessing and a challenge. They don't simply witness emotions, they embody them, experiencing the joys and sorrows of others as if woven into their own being. This kind of empathy goes beyond sympathy. It is a form of emotional memory, layered by countless lifetimes of connection and loss. It's why such individuals often feel overwhelmed in chaotic or crowded settings. Yet, paradoxically, this sensitivity grants them the ability to intuit the unseen threads binding people together. They are natural healers and counselors, not because they seek these roles, but because others instinctively sense their capacity to understand and soothe wounds that words cannot reach. Innate mastery and unexplained interests. Have you ever felt an almost mystical pull towards certain skills, arts, or knowledge that you never formally studied? Perhaps you find yourself effortlessly picking up a musical instrument, or fascinated by ancient philosophies or crafts without clear origin. These interests are not accidents. They are fragments of the soul's past, resurfacing when conditions are ripe. When an old skill emerges, it feels less like learning and more like remembering, like rediscovering a forgotten language embedded in your being. Sudden career changes, lifestyle shifts, or geographic moves often follow these awakenings, signaling a deeper realignment with a soul story that predates your current existence. A quiet spiritual gravity. Deep within some people lies an innate spiritual wisdom that cannot be taught or acquired by conventional means. These individuals feel a natural resonance with meditation, contemplative practices, or the mysteries of existence, even if they were never formally introduced to these paths. Their understanding of concepts like balance, harmony, or interconnectedness feels intuitive, as if they carry a map written in the language of the soul itself. This wisdom extends to everyday choices. Their decisions often come from a place beyond logic, an inner knowing that guides them with clarity and calm. This is the voice of a soul refined through countless journeys, capable of navigating life with a quiet certainty. Dreams that transcend time and place. Dreams are often seen as mere byproducts of the day's thoughts, but for many, they are portals to other dimensions of consciousness. Some souls experience dreams that are vivid and coherent narratives set in times and places they have never encountered in this life. These dreams often carry powerful emotional charge and symbolism, ancient cities, long-forgotten cultures, or reunions with figures unknown yet deeply familiar. Déjà vu moments, where time seems to fold and the present echoes the past, also hint at the soul's layered existence. These experiences remind us that our life story extends beyond the here and now, connecting us to a continuum of being. Deep-seated fears without explanation. Some fears seem to have no origin in this lifetime, irrational phobias or anxieties that don't align with known experiences or traumas. These fears may be energetic imprints carried over from unresolved events or soul wounds in previous lives. Their persistence is a signal urging us to acknowledge hidden parts of ourselves that seek healing. Understanding and facing these fears can open a gateway not only to personal growth, but to the liberation of long-held patterns across lifetimes, freeing the soul to move forward unburdened. Magnetic and intense soul connections. The people we meet often seem random, but for those with souls on cyclical journeys, certain encounters feel charged with destiny. Strangers become familiars, friends and lovers carry the weight of countless shared histories. These connections transcend ordinary relationships, often bringing deep joy, tension, or even conflict, all serving as catalysts for growth and resolution. Recognizing these soul ties can help us navigate complex emotions and understand that many of our relational challenges and blessings are part of an ongoing karmic dance designed to teach and transform. Sudden memories and inner certainty. Sometimes the soul breaks through the veil with spontaneous recollections, images, sensations, or knowledge that cannot be traced to this lifetime. Children may describe places or events with uncanny accuracy. Adults might experience flashes of insight during meditation, travel, or moments of emotional intensity. Even without concrete proof, the feeling of recognition and truth in these moments offers a powerful confirmation. The soul always remembers. Such awakenings often come with emotional release, grief, joy, or profound healing, signaling the soul's ongoing process of integration and growth. Understanding that you are a soul on a timeless journey does not inflate the ego. Instead, it provides a richer context for your struggles, gifts, and deepest longings. You are not just a temporary form, but an eternal presence unfolding across countless stories. In remembering this, you begin to live not just this life, but the whole of who you truly are. If this exploration resonates with you, share your thoughts in the comments. How do you sense the depth of your soul's journey? And don't forget to subscribe for more reflections that awaken and inspire. Your path is unique, sacred, and ever unfolding, and we're honored to walk it with you. Have you ever paused in the rush of your day and asked yourself why you feel so restless, so untethered? Why certain places or people stir profound recognition, as if they belong to another chapter of your story, one written long before? These questions are not mere curiosities. They are signposts pointing to the soul's ancient journey, a journey that transcends the limits of a single lifetime. Each of us carries within an essence that is timeless and boundless, an eternal traveler weaving through multiple existences. To glimpse even a fraction of this vastness is to awaken a deeper sense of meaning and purpose in the present moment. This awakening does not always come gently. Often it arrives through subtle signs, internal stirrings that quietly demand attention. Let us begin our exploration by revisiting the first sign of this expansive journey, the unshakable sense of being out of sync with the world. The unshakable sense of being out of sync. From the earliest moments of consciousness, some souls find themselves walking a path that feels oddly displaced from the world around them. This sensation is not simply shyness or social awkwardness. It is a profound internal discord, a feeling that your spirit resonates on a different frequency from the people and places you encounter daily. You might have noticed this in yourself or in others: a child who never quite fits the patterns expected of them, a person who seems to move through life with a quiet discontent, searching for something intangible yet unmistakably vital. This dissonance is the echo of prior journeys, a soul memory that senses a deeper reality beyond the surface of ordinary existence. Such individuals often struggle with conforming to societal norms, feeling out of place in familiar settings, yet they also possess an unusual depth of insight and a restless desire for truth. This internal tension is both a challenge and a gift. It compels the soul to seek alignment not only with external conditions, but with its own deeper essence. The path to harmony involves learning to listen to this inner discord, recognizing it as a call to awaken from the sleep of everyday life into a fuller awareness of the soul's timeless voyage, an ocean of emotional resonance. Closely linked to this sense of displacement is an extraordinary emotional depth that some carry with them. It is as if their hearts are vast oceans, sensitive to the currents and storms around them, absorbing the feelings of others with an intensity that defies explanation. This capacity for empathy is often misunderstood, both by the individual and by those around them. Such souls may find themselves overwhelmed by crowds or intense situations, needing solitude to replenish their emotional reserves. Yet this sensitivity is also a wellspring of profound compassion and healing. It reveals the soul's accumulated experiences not just from this life, but from many lifetimes in which emotions, relationships, and lessons were deeply felt and never fully released. When you recognize this emotional ocean within yourself, it is vital to cultivate boundaries and practices that honor your sensitivity. Meditation, nature walks, or creative expression can help transform this intense energy into a source of strength rather than overwhelm. This depth of feeling connects you to the collective human experience and reminds you that your journey is part of a vast, interconnected web of souls evolving through time. Innate mastery and unexplained interests. Have you ever encountered a skill or passion that seemed to emerge fully formed within you without formal training or explanation? Perhaps a sudden fluency in music, art, language, or even abstract thinking that feels like recalling a forgotten ability rather than learning anew. These mysterious gifts are threads woven from the fabric of past lives, latent talents waiting to be rediscovered when the soul is ready. When you encounter such an interest, it is often accompanied by an intuitive knowing, a feeling that you have walked this path before and that the current moment is a continuation, not a beginning. Many people experience sudden shifts in career or life direction sparked by these reawakened abilities. What once seemed like a hobby becomes a calling, a way to express a soul story that transcends the limits of a single lifetime. Exploring these gifts requires courage and openness. It asks you to trust the inner voice that urges you toward unfamiliar terrain and to embrace the unfolding journey as part of your soul's grand narrative. A quiet, spiritual gravity. Among the signs of a soul's many lifetimes is an inherent spiritual wisdom that cannot be taught or replicated. It is a quiet gravity, an internal compass guiding individuals toward contemplation, stillness, and the mysteries beyond the material world. This spiritual resonance is often present even in those who have never engaged in formal religious or spiritual practices. It manifests as a natural inclination to seek meaning beyond surface appearances, to ponder life's big questions, and to feel connected to something vast and unseen. Such souls are drawn to practices that cultivate inner peace and clarity: meditation, prayer, ritual, even if these come from diverse traditions or personal innovation. This inner knowing influences everyday choices, offering a sense of calm authority that emerges not from intellect alone, but from the soul's accumulated wisdom. Recognizing this spiritual gravity can help you navigate life's complexities with grace and deepen your connection to the eternal source from which all life flows. Dreams that transcend time and place. Dreams are often dismissed as random or meaningless, yet for many souls, they are gateways into the deeper dimensions of existence. Dreams can transcend the boundaries of time and place, presenting vivid scenes from ancient civilizations, landscapes never visited, or encounters with beings who seem both strange and intimately known. These dreams are not mere fantasies, but expressions of the soul's memory reaching beyond the constraints of the physical body. They may carry symbolic messages, unresolved emotions, or insights into the soul's purpose. Sometimes, dreams return as déjà vu during waking life, moments when the present suddenly feels like the past or a parallel reality. These fleeting experiences remind us that time is not linear and that the soul's story is a tapestry woven from many threads. Keeping a dream journal, reflecting on recurring symbols, or exploring lucid dreaming can deepen your understanding of these otherworldly journeys. Deep-seated fears without explanation. Many people live with fears or anxieties that seem to have no clear origin in their current life experience. These phobias may be irrational yet profoundly real, causing discomfort or avoidance without a logical cause. Such fears often represent energetic imprints or unresolved traumas carried across lifetimes. They are remnants of past events that have left subtle but persistent marks on the soul's energy field. Understanding that these fears are part of a larger soul narrative allows us to approach them with compassion rather than judgment. Healing can occur through conscious attention, therapeutic practices, and inner work that gently unravels these hidden threads. Confronting and transforming these fears frees the soul from the repetition of old patterns, opening the way to greater freedom and self-mastery. Magnetic and intense soul connections. Have you ever met someone who felt like a mirror to your soul, igniting a connection so deep it defies explanation? These magnetic relationships are often more than mere chance encounters. They are soul ties forged across lifetimes. Such connections may bring intense joy, challenge, or both. They serve as mirrors reflecting the parts of ourselves that need healing or awakening. These relationships might appear as friendships, romantic partnerships, or even adversarial interactions, each serving the soul's growth in unique ways. Recognizing these soul connections invites us to engage with others more consciously, understanding that the dance of relationship is an ancient and sacred art, unfolding through countless cycles of existence. 8. Sudden memories and inner certainty. Sometimes, the soul breaks through the veil of forgetting with spontaneous recollections, images, sensations, or knowledge that feel profoundly true yet cannot be traced to this life. These moments can be startling or comforting, offering glimpses of past experiences, places, or people long gone but still deeply embedded within the soul's essence. Children are often more open to these memories, describing events or locations they have never physically encountered. Adults may experience flashes of insight during moments of stillness, travel, or emotional intensity. These recollections are not just curiosities, they are invitations to integrate the fullness of your being, connecting past wisdom to present awareness. What does it mean then to live with the awareness that your soul is ancient and multifaceted? How does this knowledge shape your understanding of pain, purpose, and potential? The recognition of multiple lifetimes does not diminish the value of this life. Rather, it deepens it. It reminds us that every challenge is part of a larger learning process, every joy a reflection of eternal light. By embracing the soul's timeless journey, we cultivate patience with ourselves and others, knowing that growth often unfolds across many chapters. This perspective invites us to live more fully, love more deeply, and seek truth more earnestly. Practical reflections for your journey. If these insights resonate with you, consider incorporating moments of quiet reflection into your daily life. Ask yourself, what emotions or interests feel like echoes from somewhere beyond this life? Where do I sense a deeper knowing within? What fears might I carry that are not mine alone? Journaling these questions can uncover hidden layers of your soul's story and reveal patterns that may otherwise remain unconscious. You might also explore practices that help you connect with your deeper self, meditation, breathwork, creative expression, or spending time in nature. Seek out books, communities, or teachers who honor the spiritual dimensions of existence, providing support as you navigate the mysteries of your journey. In closing, remember this: your soul's journey is unique, rich, and continuous. It stretches beyond the limits of time and space, touching countless lives and experiences.